This is a story of appalling and unnecessary suffering of hundreds of people. They were failed by a system which ignored the warning signs and put corporate self-interest and cost control ahead of patients and their safety. I have today made 290 recommendations designed to change this culture and make sure that patients come first. We need a patient-centred culture, no tolerance of non-compliance with fundamental standards, openness and transparency, candour to patients, strong cultural leadership, caring, compassionate nursing, and useful and accurate information about services. The evidence at both inquiries disclosed that patients were let down by the Mid-Staffordshire NHS Foundation Trust. There was a lack of care, compassion, humanity and leadership. The most basic standards of care were not observed, and fundamental rights to dignity were not respected. Elderly and vulnerable patients were left unwashed, unfed and without fluids. They were deprived of dignity and respect. Some patients had to relieve themselves in their beds when they were offered no help to get to the bathroom. Some were left in excrement-stained sheets and beds. They had to endure filthy conditions in their wards. There were incidents of callous treatment by ward staff. Patients who could not eat or drink without help did not receive it. Medicines were prescribed but not given. The accident and emergency department, as well as some wards, had insufficient staff to deliver safe and effective care. Patients were discharged without proper regard for their welfare. The many experiences like this were truly shocking to hear. Many will find it difficult to believe that all this could occur in an NHS hospital. I want to pay tribute to the many patients and those close to them who bravely and with great dignity gave evidence to me at the two inquiries. It is their efforts which have brought these shocking facts to light. It is important for them and all others who've suffered as they have that the necessary changes are made to protect patients and to provide the proper and fundamental standards of care to which we're all entitled. What brought about this awful state of affairs? The Trust Board was weak. It didn't listen sufficiently to its patients and staff or ensure the correction of deficiencies brought to its attention. It didn't tackle the tolerance of poor standards and the disengagement of senior clinical staff from managerial and leadership responsibilities. These failures were in part due to a focus on reaching targets, achieving financial balance and seeking Foundation Trust status at the cost of delivering acceptable standards of care.